Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a level 51 100% IV Obstagoon in the Master Premier. Let's have a little fun. Now, we've used this thing in the Open Master League and we've taken some pretty good wins with it, but let's see what we can do here. And we're actually going to be going with Hyper Beam. We're going to be pairing it up with Shadow Snorlax as well as Primarina because I'm having a blast with that Primarina lead. It really is shutting people down here. And then Snorlax is just a generally good safe swap altogether. If you do enjoy my videos, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, and let's go ahead and get into this right away here. Well, actually, let's talk a little bit real quick. So Cleaver's moves have been found by Pokemoners. The quick moves are apparently going to be Quick Attack and Air Slash, and then the charge moves are going to be Rock Slide, which is getting stabbed from that, Stone Edge, and X Scissors. So you're going to be getting stabbed from all of those charge moves, and they are going to be a decent charge move set. As far as the quick moves are concerned, I mean, Quick Attack may be something viable, but I was really hoping for a counter. But you know how it goes. They always bring out these Pokemon, and then months later, years later, will update their moves for them to be even more viable to bring the excitement back for that specific Pokemon. Now, if you're wondering, why do they do that? It's like, well, it's pretty obvious to prolong everything and kind of just that, you know, prolonging it. Simple. They don't want it to be the best that it can be right away because we're all going to have a field day with it, enjoy it, and it'll still be viable, still be good if it's meta relevant with decent moves, but they want that excitement for it to come back and, you know, shiny, or it's going to be shiny, but another raid day, you know, just more income at the end of the day. But anyways, with that said, let's see how good Hyper Beam is going to be for us here. Now, Obstagoon is going to be dark and normal, extremely weak to fighting and also weak to charm. What is it really going to be helping you with? Like, what Pokemon are you going to see that are going to kind of fear this? I mean, you got an Obstagoon. We're talking super effective damage, okay? I mean, I guess Excadrill with the counter and then the Metagross with the Night Slash, but you're really not doing that much damage. Night Slash is not that strong of a move unless you do get that double boost. And I honestly think it's a direct downgrade from me using Conkeldurr, because Conkeldurr is getting stabbed straight up from its fighting moves, from its counter, Dynamic Punch, Stone Edge. Obstagoon is getting stabbed from its Night Slash, but it's not doing that much. Now, Hyper Beam is going to be getting stabbed, and it is going to be doing a ton of damage when and if we are able to land it. So let's see if we are going to be able to do that. We do it a couple times. There is one specifically that I remember, which is crazy. We survive with 1 HP just to get off the Hyper Beam. It is nuts. Alright, so we had a good lead up against that Dragonite. They're going to be swapping into a Snorlax. And this is one of those situations yet again where I just, you know, this is where I'm at. I'm making content for you. If it was up to me completely to try to rank up, I would just keep using the same team that's been consistent for me with that Conkeldurr. So we're landing a Hyper Beam there. That's nice. That's very nice. A lot of damage. But I have to make good content for you. I have to bring you some new interesting Pokemon. And yeah, we can't use the same thing over and over again. So here we are, steady, staying at the same point system, around the same score. All right, so we got that Dragonite back in here, and you're also going to be taking super effective from fighting. So yeah, that and charm, as opposed to Conkeldurr just taking it from the charm side. All right, so we're going to be seeing them survive with about 1 HP and energy on that Dragonite, bringing in a Metagross, and we've got our Snorlax in the back to help us handle this situation, and of course the Obstagoon is out for the count and not able to help us with this Metagross here, but that's okay. We should still be all right. The Snorlax can take a Meteor Mash, but it's going to be very low. At that point, they're going to be able to farm us down, so we're easily going to shield this up. And going for Body Slam, because we do not want to debuff our attack. We want to do as much damage as we possibly can with this lick here. Now, Meteor Mash. Oh, they're going Earthquake. Okay, this is, you know, it's crazy. Ever since I started talking about that, I've been seeing a lot of people use that. All right, so Dragonite coming back into the battle, and that's a wrap. All we needed to do was get that Metagross low enough to KO. Dragonite's going to get walled. Next battle, we got a nice mirror match here. Got 2 Primarinas, and I do believe mine is going to have the higher combat power here. So we should be able to outpace them. Well, not outpace them, but with CMP. But they're going to be swapping into an Ursaluna. And again, I'm missing my Conkeldurr. I wish I could just keep using the same team. But, you know, the views will probably not be that good. For some reason, my Go Battle League videos are doing shit as far as views. I don't know what's going on here. Anyways, we are going to be getting a shield out of their Ursaluna, and they're going to be, oh my gosh, they are farming us down. Damn, that quick move attack on it, it's just nasty. Plus the stab that is getting, it's you can underestimate it, and before you know it, you get farmed the heck down. It's crazy. All right, so we're taking out that Ursaluna, and we got a charge move ready to go. They're bringing back that Primarina that they do have. Our Obstagoon is out for the count. And I figured, oh, well, what's going on here? All right, we're just going to let the farmers down, and we'll go ahead and farm this Primarina up here. We're just going to have to shield this. Everything it's going to throw is going to be doing a ton. You got Moonblast, Hydro Pump. We don't want to get hit by that. And we're playing a shieldless battle up against a Shadow Gyarados. Now, this thing is going to be taking a ton of damage, and this is why I simply love Shadow Snorlax. I mean, you can handle so much with it. It's like, okay, well, what's in the back? If you got Snorlax with a decent amount of health left, you should be okay for the most part. Unless it's straight up a fighter, right? So we're going to be able to take that win with Snorlax licking everything down. And let's keep it moving here. What are we going to see for the next battle? Met with a Mamoswine. This is an okay matchup here. Now, you remember the other video I was talking about, the Primarina that I uploaded yesterday. They kept on baiting with Avalanche. But ever since I said that, it's all high horsepower now. It's like, you know, I can't say anything. I'm just going to keep everything to myself. And just strictly talk about the damn battles without any sort of slight insight here. Alright, so we're going to be able to take this win, but it is cost us a shield and we have very low health. They're bringing in Excadrill, and I'm not trying to let them farm us up because it did have a decent amount of health left for them to farm us down. Immediately swapping into the Snorlax, and this is looking great here. They let that first Body Slam go, which made me happy. Let's see it. They're probably going to shield this one up, though. Let's see. And there it is. Okay. But Snorlax, being the thick boy that he is, we're going to be able to take these hits no problem. And we're absolutely going to want to shield this up. Hitting me with an Aura Sphere. Okay, sounds good. Do they want to double shield this Togekiss? Let's see it. What they want to do, and they're letting it go. Perfect. All right, now they're going to throw their energy here, which is amazing. Now we do have the Obstagoon, and now you're going to be able to truly see the damage here. I mean, the counter's doing nice. Now, if we had Cross Chop, that'd be doing a decent amount, too. Alright, getting the shield out of them, and we're going to swap into Primarina. Now, I was trying to catch here, and I swear I thought I screwed it up, because now they're going to have extra energy from farming down the damn Primarina to hit me with another drill run here, and this is not looking good. But Obstagoon is able to take a hit here. We survived barely getting to the Night Slash. Let's go, buddy. Come on, let's showcase you. I'm trying to work with you and help you out, and we're taking the win with about 2 or 1 HP. Moving it on to the next one here, we're going to be met with a Gyarados, and this is absolutely what we want to see. This or Dragonite, or some sort of a fighter, I suppose. They're going to be swapping into their Togekiss, and we love to see this with our Snorlax, so we're going to go ahead and handle this and try to win that swap. If they want a double shield, that's okay, and looks like they're letting that first one go. Sounds good. Still haven't thrown a charge move yet. Do they want to shield this up? I would assume so. Yep. And we should be able to lick down at this point. Shield this up, and we're going to go ahead and lick down, so we'll have a charge move ready to go for whatever they do bring into the fight here. Fighting or normal, what you got? Probably going to be bringing back that Gyarados. They are, and we're going to go straight for a Body Slam. Was that a Gyarados? All right, good, it is. All right. So they're going to be able to farm us down with that Waterfall, getting a little bit of energy, bringing in the Primarina. Now, this is where the game started glitching out on me. I don't know what the hell is going on, but that is going to be a Sylveon out there. You can just see it from the typing at the top, and I do believe it's displaying its name as well. Yeah, so no big deal, but the game is going to start glitching from here on out, so expect them to have invisible Pokemon. All right, I did close out my app, cleared cache, and kind of still kept occurring here. Not a big deal, but it is a little bit annoying to see that visual glitch. And look at my charge moves. It was doing this weird crap. Well, it was starting to glow like the opposite color, so black usually, but it's now white. All right, I could have maybe made it to the Hyper Beam, but I got a little scared, little chicken here. Getting to the next charge move, Night Slash, and we're going to be able to take the win with our Obstagoon. Let's go. One more counter, and there we go. Now we take the win. Now, I didn't really get to boost too many times, unfortunately. Next battle, we're met with a Togekiss with our Primarina. Yeah, this is fine. We still win this. Okay, if nobody shields up. So they're going to be swapping, and again, I'm really wishing I had my Conkeldurr because they can hit me with a superpower and literally one-shot me. So they go for a Body Slam here. Okay, okay. Now, I was just contemplating, should I go for the Hyper Beam? Because if I shield that up, that's a lot of energy down the drain. We shield up the superpower correctly. Great. And I do get a little nervous, and we're just going to go ahead and start throwing these Night Slashes. Since they did debuff themselves with the superpower, I thought we were going to do more. But damn, Obstagoon. I'm not saying it's not great, but it's really not doing that much damage over here. I'm like, come on, buddy. Shoot. Bringing back that Togekiss, I'm going to swap, holding onto that energy and bringing in our Primarina here. While we still do have one shield left, They've got 2 hitting me with an ancient power, and we're actually able to get to the Moonblast here, so we'll get a shield out of them, or they're going to be swapping. We're letting it go, whatever the case may be. They're going to be shielding it up using their first shield. So obviously we're going to be bringing in our Snorlax, right? No, as soon as I bring in my Obstagoon, they swap and we're going to go for a Hyper freaking Beam. What is that over there? Is that Gyarados? Okay, I can't tell because I can't see the damn thing, but the type is up at the top as well as the name. Going to be almost taking them out, swapping into the Snorlax to start building up our energy here. And we're going to shield this up just so we can have a little bit of cushion space. They've got, what? 1 shield left, and they are going to be getting to a charge move here. Please tell me this is not Aura Sphere. Ancient Power sounds good, and we are going to be able to lick them down and take the win. Let's go. Our charge move buttons were broken yet again. This game is so awesome. Next battle, we're met with a Dragonite, and quite literally the best lead aside from Gyarados, and there is a Gyarados. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Snorlax because this is a matchup that we can win here, and we don't want to just stay there with the Primarina when we know we can handle that Dragonite later. All right. So what are we going to do? Let this go. Hitting me with a crunch. Okay, no debuff. Sounds good to me. Man, I would get the debuff every single time somebody used that, but recently I haven't really been getting them too often, which has been kind of nice. All right, going for a body slam here. Snorlax, let's do this, buddy. And taking out that Gyarados at the expense of 1 shield. Dragonite coming back into the fight here. Looks like they're going to be able to farm us all the way down to Funky Town. And they're going to be able to... Oh, we're retreating into their Mamoswine. And we're going to go ahead and bring in our Obstagoon to have a little fun here with our counter. And that's pretty much what you're really relying on when it comes down to this thing is that counter damage. A lot of things weak to fighting. So you're better off just straight up using a Machamp. Maybe... Shoot, I'm not even bringing my damn Lucario here to see what we can do. See, it's things like that that I should shut up and not say. Because you got all these little weirdos out here sniffing around my channel. Like... What can we do today? Literally. I'm not even joking. I'm not trying to sound arrogant. I hate it when people do that, but it's super frustrating. And one of the reasons why... let's leave it like that. All right, anyways, bringing in that track. I get too nasty too quick. Or the truth just starts coming out and I just start rambling about it. Anyways, taking that win there. Looking good. Next battle, what do we got here? X-Legends. All right. Dragon or Gyarados. Or saying all the damn names before I get the right one. Garchomp. And they're swapping into an Avalugg. Gotta love that Ice Fang. It just obscures your whole screen. You can't see a damn thing. Like, what's going on? I can't see her. Alright, so we're just gonna do our counter cross chop. Or counter Night Slash. Hyper Beam, it was fun. It's more of a gimmick for now. You definitely want a more practical move, which is going to be a cross chop. So we're getting the boost here. Okay. And I decide to go ahead and shield this up to see if we can... See what we can do here. Get to this charge move. And I figured they're going to shield this up too. It looks like they were trying to win this swap the entire time because of that horrible lead that they did have. So they're winning it at the expense of both shields. So we're going to be bringing in our Primarina. And I'm expecting a Metagross. Yep, there it is. And now we're all out of whack. So we got this Garchomp here. But it's not over because this is what I started to realize immediately here. They're out of shields. We have Hydro Pump. That's going to pretty much one-shot Metagross plus a couple of charms. So we're going to be okay. So what I'm going to do is simply let that go. Farm them down here. Thank goodness they didn't get to a charge move because I kind of need to hold on to my shield. Get to the Hydro. Well, do they even get to a Meteor Mash here? Let's see what happens. I think they may. All right, one. Oh, yeah, they do. So good thing we had this shield, and then we'll just simply charm them down. This is why Primarina is so amazing. But then again, you also do have Togekiss with Flamethrower and Aura Sphere, which is also going to be dealing some good damage to them. And there is another great lead, Conkeldurr. This, Dragonite, Machamp, or Gyarados, those are the best leads for you when you're leading Primarina. They're swapping into their Snorlax, and again, I'm in a position where I don't like to be in. Check this out. This is exactly what I was talking about. Letting this go. We survive with 1 HP. So we're 4 times weak to fighting, and it's Shadow. And we take them out with Hyper Beam. So there we go. Hyper Beam coming in handy for us. Cross Chop was not going to cut that. Gunk Shot would have. But Hyper Beam is getting stabbed. So we're exactly where we want to be. Literally 1 HP. The Conkeldurr didn't get any farm. Bringing in Primarina and farming them down. I'm surprised I didn't get to a charge move. They must have screwed up there because they back out immediately. And we take that win. Now let's talk about Go Battle League's frame drop shit. Okay? If you're not familiar with what that is, to put it simply, lag. Just to put it simply without getting too complicated, lag. It skips, it putters, and I've lost so many damn games because of it. There were so many 3-2s that I had that could have been, I don't know, a 4-1 or maybe even a 5-0 if it wasn't for this damn lag. Now, I'm not going to blame the lag on everything. Obviously, skills involved, or at least alignment, because we've talked about that. This game requires very little skill, mostly a lot of whaling, meaning spending money, and then rock, paper, scissors luck during the battles. So don't give me all this crap where people are like, oh, it's so good. No, there's no good, great, amazing players at this. There's people that know alignment and just know how to control that. Otherwise, I mean, you're playing with blocks. You're putting a circle through a circle and a square through a square and a star through a star. Like a little child's game, okay? Let's not act like this is rocket science over here. Okay, there I go with my rants, getting all angry. I get the boost. Obstagoon's like, I feel that rage. All right, so we got the boost on this thing, looking good with some higher attack. And still not even doing that much damage. I mean, that's okay, I suppose. We'll let this go. I don't know why I feel like this thing does better in the Open Master League. Maybe because there's just more steel roaming around. And we're getting the boost yet again. All right, so that was 4 times attack, maximized it. And since we did that, we're going to be able to charm down this Metagross and take the win. Let's go, baby. All right, keeping it moving here, folks. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. It really helps me out. We got another Garchomp shiny. Let's see what they want to do. Looks like they're going to stay here for a minute, because Garchomp can actually fight back as opposed to Dragonite. Unless it has Hurricane. Dragonite's Hurricane, sure. But this thing can go for Earth Power or Sand Tomb, and they're not going to be able to get to another one. So they did lower our defense here, and we're looking good. Bringing in a Snorlax, so we're going to go ahead and just throw the Moonblast here to do some big damage or get a shield out of them, and then swap into our Obstagoon. And I don't think I want to use this thing again, to be honest with you. It was fun, and I'm sure you're going to be entertained by some of these battles, but I straight up just use Conkeldurr or Machamp. Alright, so they're going to be swapping into their Gyarados. We're going to go ahead and just throw a little bit of a Night Slash at them, just to do some damage. And we get the boost right as we go down. I bet you they were laughing at that. Bringing in Primarina to kind of wall this thing here. Since we are so low, they are going to be able to pretty much take us out here with a couple of charge moves and a few more Dragon Breath. So I do a little bit of damage, retreat into Snorlax to kind of recover the situation with it. I'm going to let this go. Still holding on to 2 shields here. Licking down is not an option. They've got way too much health, so we're going to go ahead and just throw that Body Slam right about now. Still holding on to 2 shields, and they're bringing in their own Snorlax, so this is going to get a little bit interesting here. I could still screw up by not shielding a superpower, and I already know they're going to be going for Body Slams at this point because obviously they need to get my shields, and they know that, right? So we shield up that first one. Now, this could be a Body Slam at this point because if they build up to 2, they don't really need to worry about lowering that attack. And that's pretty much a wrap, folks. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Thank you for watching, and take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
Touch the cat. This is the best thing.